Wednesday, November 7th, 2018. It's a day after the elections, and as I'm sure you can imagine, we had an interesting turnout and the market reacted accordingly. Little push in pre-market, mostly in the after hours, so what you can't see between here and here, it did all that goodness in the good old futures market. Let's hop into options discussion on wingtrades.com. If you're not a part of wingtrades.com, check it out. There's a link in the description on Twitch and YouTube streams, or just at wingtrades.com, and link your Discord account, and then you can join us live in voice chat. So we've got about 4 minutes left here. Let's take a look at pre-market on all of our goodies. Yeah, DIA up pretty big here. Q's, let's zoom out here. Q's actually pulling back quite a bit, but still up. Very nice. Yesterday's high at 171.19. All right. It's going to be a good morning. I like it. So 3 minutes left here. Not a lot to discuss, mostly just elections last night. There's one funny phenomenon that we noticed last night in the futures market, that if you take, we'll turn this into a futures. If you take the futures market from last night and you make all of the bullish candles red and all of the bearish candles blue, it's a monetary timeline of how the election moved. So you've got, initially, right, Republicans were taking over the House and the Senate, and you had this nice push in red. And then Democrats started taking over the House, and then it started coming back down. So, kind of a weird phenomenon. Funny to watch, watching the election results last night while watching futures at the same time. You turn those bullish candles blue, or sorry, bullish candles red, bearish candles blue. It was just a monetary timeline. So just something weird and kind of cool to think about. Alright. Another 2 minutes here, I'm ready. Alright. So today, since it is a Wednesday, we've got our 0-day options. We're not going to trade those because it's still a little too volatile. But those 2-day options look fantastic. So we're going to be using those. A little less volatility, still some decent movement. But as you can see, volatility is still up there, 35 plus 5%. So 40% volatility. That's insane. That is some huge volatility. So it's gonna be a good one. Alright, we're just waiting for the open here. Then we'll get to scalping and we'll make some money. Less than a minute here. Nice push. Trying to get up to that pre-market area. Previous resistance there. DIA still being slow and choppy as ever. I like it. Alright, 26 seconds. Alright, here we go. And there's the bell. Initial choppiness out of the market is to be expected on that first minute. So I'm not going to touch anything on the first minute. Good morning, Jeff. I see you're hiding in voice chat there. Let's see how this guy turns out. So looking at the daily chart, let's zoom in. I want to zoom from there. So we're back above the 200 SMA, which gives the market a slightly bullish sentiment again. We got our 1320 bullish cross on the daily. That's our short term and our medium term indicator crossing bullish. So we'll see how this ends up. If we close the day above the 200 SMA, which is roughly at 276, then we will remain bullish for the next probably 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months, assuming that the market just doesn't have some sort of extraneous crash that we can't control. Alright, let's see how these first few minutes open here. Yep, nice pop on all cylinders. Take a look here. Q's pulling back a little bit, DIA is confused, and choppy in the middle. To be expected, so we're going to take some time and let the market decide what it wants to do. It also doesn't help that we are right at 277.50, which, as we know from trading every single morning for a long time, is that 277.50 is a psychological support and resistance. It's just one of those weird pause markers. So it's going to have a very interesting time around here. It's either going to go up or down, but it's going to flutter here. Same thing happens at 277.01 at the 0 marks, all the way up top at 278.00, etc. Alright, looks like we're going to get an attempt on the bullish move and rejection right back down. See how this all works. Alright, we're leaning bullish, so I'm going to prep 4 contracts of the call options here. We'll leave up 16 strikes. We don't need to see that far out. Prep these. We're just going to wait for some sort of movement. We're inherently bullish. Going up to that 278.34 area is our overall resistance on the day, trying to get up to that pre-market high. We'll see how SPY reacts. If we can actually get there. Three attempts up here, and Qs are moving. Oh man, I'm late. See here, slight pullback. There we go, we're in calls. So we filled those SPY calls at 162. Now let's see if the market can push. Qs are pushing very nicely. DIA is just confused as ever. Looking for a move to 278.00. Just a small move, nothing too crazy. But bulls have control this morning out of the gate. Nice pre-market movement, and then a little flutter, and then a breakout here. So let's see if we can actually hold this movement. Tech would have to lead this in the Qs. So we'll watch it and see how it all moves. Still about 20 cents away from 278. 15, 10 cents. Make sure that we've got our market sell set. So when we do tap that 278, if it immediately rejects, we can take profit up there. Zoom in here and get some of the pre-market action. 278.04 is also a pre-market high, so it's something we're going to want to take into account. We're within 5 cents, almost in the spot for some profit. Hughes has a long wick on that 1 minute though. Let's see if it can actually make it up to 278. Bulls have control. It's just a little bit slower than it was yesterday. Go, 2 cents, 1 cent. Let's get that break. Stalling up here at 278. Qs are not at a psychological resistance. They're well above that 0.5, so it should keep going. SPY's gonna have to figure it out. 9. Ooh, almost. DIA does not know what it's doing this morning, so that's an absolutely useless. There's the 278.01. Let's get there. Nope, quick rejection back. And we are out. Let's see. Yeah, 2 cents. But we got out before the crash. So I will take the whopping $8. That's fine. Right, we got that attempt up to 268. It went for the move and then immediately rejected. So we're going to look for this reload here. Yeah, Q's taking it really hard. Look at that. Yeah, we're going to look for this reload and then come back in for another move north. Not half bad. Q's back to the 13 EMA there. Very nice.
Are we bearish now?
No, we're not bearish. We've still got plenty of bulls in the market today. Plus pre-market was extremely bullish this morning due to the election. So now we're just looking for a reload and another break above the 278. So I'm going to grab 278.5.
At that volume.
Yeah. 4 contracts here. Yep. We're going to get continuation up here.
So we're buying it just because it's going to go up, not because it should go up.
I mean, isn't that what every bull does?
Oh, God. No, I buy in conditions that have to go up, but that's true. That's
yep.
fair.
I'm in calls now.
Oh, yeah, that's that.
Very nice move here. So we filled those at 149, 4 contracts. Wow, hello. Alright, that is why we took the entry.
What? Nice.
Oh, crap. Alright. SPY. Looking for 278.50 now as our next psychological resistance. Oh my god, what a move. I love it. Qs are now pushing. DIA actually following along now. I like it. Let's get this move, SPY. Qs are pushing. Solid green. Let's go to the 2-minute on Qs. Get a little bit cleaner picture here.
You taking calls?
I'm already in calls. Grabbed him on the push through 278.
Okay.
I do like it. Now we just need to see continuation up through 278.40.
I can't enter here. This is chasing.
Yeah, it is a little bit chasing at this point. 33, 35, 36. Let's get this push. Qs are pushing hard, going up to the 172.99. SPY fluttering here. Yeah, I'm going to take profits. And we're out. Very, very nice. So that was a quick move for 40 bucks. I'll take it. Yeah, that was quick. So the reason we took that so quickly, right? We got the little pullback just under 278. So that 278 was resistance. We got the pullback, bearish engulfing, followed by a bullish engulfing. You got the move above 278. Entered here, following candle is inherently bullish, and you get the move.
I need 1 minute for this chart.
Yep, 1 minute on SPY. That was fantastic. Now I'm expecting continuation, but it's getting choppy up here. Qs are slowing down. DIA is pulling right back to where it started. basically, what was that, 20 cents above open, so really nothing special. Yep, perfect exit. I love it. That was an absolutely phenomenal entry. Sometimes you just gotta go for it and you know exactly what the trade is. Alright. Now I'm not convinced I'm gonna be taking any more calls at this point. We're a little bit overextended. If we look at pre-market high, there it is. That's why it rejected that 278.50, right? Pretty close to the same spot, 278.34. Pre-market resistance, pre-market high. So now we're going to let this just flutter here for about 20-30 minutes. Although it's going to be boring, we're not going to lose money in that time, and that's what counts.
Yeah.
Alright. Yep, Q's pulling back a little bit on the 2-minute. SPY had that bearish engulfing candle on the 1-minute, ending that trend. Looking for the pullback to 278.00. That's going to be our support. But I'm not going to trade a 15-cent probable move. Just not worth it. Nice wedge here on the 1-minute. See what it can do.
It's letting him bearish on the 2-minute. Just pull back.
Yep. Q's just failed. So I'm expecting SPY to fail this wedge as well.
Unless he gets hit with volume like it's been.
Oh yeah, volume fell off a cliff here. I like those 2 quick movements we had today. I'll take those any day if we go in here. Yeah. That was good. The first one was very short, but that's alright. I don't mind having a short play.
This is...
Yep, SPY's failing here, going back to 278.00. That might be a reload spot, but I highly doubt it. Ooh, I heard something. Somebody bought something. Who done it? Somebody bought something. I heard the little ding ding. Almost coming back to that 278 mark. You can see Q's are at a pre-market resistance. They stopped at the exact same spot. Look at that. There's pre-market high. One a little bit slower, so Q's couldn't quite make the same move, but pretty similar. Alright.
How do you make your tasty work smaller?
How do I make my tasty work smaller?
Yeah, I'm trying to...
What part of it smaller?
The whole thing. I'm trying to use one screen today.
Oh, double tap the very top. Oh, and there comes SPY. Right down through. Ow, that's gross. Right down through 278. Double tap on the top bar of it. Oh, right, you're on a Mac. I don't know. You do whatever Mac things. You minimize it and move it around just like every other program. It's just a window.
Yeah, it's not going any smaller.
That's kind of funny. Nice pullback here on SPY. And this looks like it's going to be the reload. Tapped VWAP here. Tapped it down to the penny on SPY, DIA, and... Nope, not on DIA, on SPY and Qs. Somebody filled something, I heard you.
Yeah.
I heard you. What'd you fill?
I got puts before. Quick
Nice.
profit.
A few dollars there, always good. Let's see how SPY and Qs react on this VWAP. If they reject it, we're going through the floor. So I'm going to prep 277.5 calls for contracts. Or sorry, puts for contracts. They're just prepped with a market order. I want to see how it reacts. Alright, we're bouncing, so we're going to flip those over to 278 calls. Let's get a move above 278.0 and we will take the calls with a market order. Alright, 278 is broken here. And it fluttered. Yep, failed that. 278. Now we're just waiting. Hughes failing VWAP. DIA running from VWAP, going south. Spy on VWAP again. Where's the other Chris this morning? Where's Chris TM? He's not here this morning. Chris is one of the best spy scalpers I know. He taught me everything that I know about spy, and then I've been trading it forever. So it's always good having him around. He's a great perspective. Like, he called out the pullback yesterday and took 3 different put orders at the daily high, or that at the trend high, and then it just fell through the floor and he walked away with 20%. I'm like, if I can master that skill, then we'll be in a good spot. Hopefully Chris will spend some more time with us in chat, and especially in the live stream in the morning. We're looking for this SPY 1320 bearish cross. We're getting it on the 1 minute. Let me go back to the 1 minute cues. A little bit of a challenge right here because VWAP's right in the middle of it. But we are expecting a little bit of a pullback. Oh yeah, here comes a pullback. And we are in puts. So I filled those puts at 164. Let's prep the market order to sell. Looking for a move to, what was that? 277.50. 1320 needs to cross bearish and continue down. Let me check. What did I buy those at? 164. I don't know why I can't remember that. I look at it, I'm like, 164. A minute later. 10 seconds later, even. 164. Yeah, what did I buy those for? When there's so many numbers to focus on, you lose track pretty quickly. Alright, we're bouncing here. I don't like it. What are you doing, Spy? You just made a 1320 bearish cross. You're supposed to go down. Tap of the VWAP. Let's see if we can fail that VWAP. Five-minute inherently bearish. Let's look at our 15-minute neutral. 5 minutes bearish. 1 minute is bearish on the cross. But we'll see how this moves here. Daily is actually bearish at the moment. Nice gravestone. Stay under VWAP and we are fine. Okay, it's not going to stay under VWAP. Oh, it tapped it. Watching that 13 EMA for the reload and a move down. Patiently waiting on this move. We're expecting that move. It tapped the 13 and we should see it come back down. A very clear and concise 1320 cross, right? Bearish 13, bullish 20. That is exactly what you want. We've already had a little bit of a pullback, so we're already in the move. Now this just needs to come down. Q's at VWAP. Let's see if we can reject VWAP here. Reject and drop. Bearish engulfing candle on the 1 minute. What I like to see. Still 40 seconds left in the candle, so anything can happen. but that's looking pretty good. So that 13 EMA bounce rule that we continually talk about is looking like it's going to happen yet again. Unless we get that long-ass wick right there.
He was trying to recover, careful.
Yeah, I'm watching that. Watching right under VWAP. It needs to stay under VWAP. And it's not going to. Bloody hell. Spy is not following. 4 seconds left on the 1 minute candle. Alright, Spy's just lagging here. Alright, we're out. Waiting, 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 waiting. Yeah, we're out. That was a small loss from here to here, $24. Yeah, that's fine. So what we have right now is Spy attempting a reload for continuation up. If we get over the 20, it'll stutter here at the 278 mark and then likely continue up. If we can't get above the 20, we'll see a little bit of a pullback here and then continuation down, and that's what we're going to likely cash in on.
Are you playing this option?
I'm going to be playing the 2-day option. If we get above 278, I'll go calls. If we get below 277.60, I'll go puts. So I'll prep calls here for contracts.
Jeff, do we like the earnings potential for spring?
Nice. We're only $2,000 in on buying power, which is not a lot at all.
Gapping right now. Jeez.
Q's actually topping out here. Spy might come down. Prep these on the bearish side. Nice thing about Tastyworks is you can click and drag your order around on the options table. So if you're in calls, you can't, or if you're in a call order that's being queued, it's not sent yet, you can just click and drag it and move it over to the put side or move it to a different strike price. It's really nice.
They're $400 a contract.
What's $400 a contract?
Square.
Where?
Square.
Oh, Square. I thought you said where. I was like, what?
In the money.
Jeez. That's some volatility.
Yeah.
What's Square worth nowadays?
Worth or price at?
True. I guess I should have rephrased that. What is it priced at?
81 right now, 81.25. I think it's going to gap towards 100 again after the earnings, so.
Okay, that's pretty good.
I think we're going to see 92 tomorrow.
You got mail. Alright, Q's fluttering here. Spy under VWAP, looking for a move down. And we're inputs again. Build those, let me guess, at 164. 162, even better. And there's the breakdown.
So my put's far too early. You're buying long, so I wasn't.
That's all good. Alright, so here is the 277.50 psychological resistance. Looks like we're going to barrel right through that. Prep our market sell. Looking for 277.0. We're now into the gap to fill territory from pre-market. Just watching this 1 minute spot here. We'll let this candle finish. If it closes with this wick, I'm going to take profits because it would have bounced off opening range. Q's long wick on the bottom. Come on, Spy. Where's all my bears at? Needs to close within the gap to fill range. This nice highlighted area. There it is. Closed in there by 1 cent. Now let's see if it can actually move down. There we go, there we go. You're under the 277.50 psych resistance. Now you just need to tank. Gets above 277.50, I am out. I will take my profits on that. DIA falling off a cliff here, actually making some movement this morning. I'm going to zoom out on him to get a little bit of a bigger picture. It is below pre-market range. Very nice. 7 seconds on this 1 minute candle here. Ooh, that was an interesting move at the end. We're out. Bingo. So what do we get on that? In at 162, out at 170. That was a great move. In and out in 3 minutes. I will take that. Now we are up $56 on the day. The next put entry, how much was that guy worth? That's only worth 600 bucks. These are small orders this morning. Small movements, small orders, small risk, small profit. But if you do it wrong, the caveat is small losses. And I'm okay with that. I will take 56 bucks. Let's see if we get that move up to the 13 EMA and then fail again for a move into pre-market low at 277.01. Trying to get that move up to the 13 EMA. What did we buy? Those were 277.5s. And they're right back at break even, so that's why we took profit up there. Up being subjective, up is down, down is up. Because puts are, yeah, you get the gist. Probably going for one more order this morning. I'm waiting for that pre-market move, or the, not pre-market move, the move to pre-market low. It was funny, I was talking to a friend of mine in my economics class yesterday. We were talking stocks and everything, and he's got about as much knowledge as stocks as people on Wall Street bets do, minus one step. And I'm talking to him about this, that, and the other. Here comes a potential pullback. Looking at 277 puts here, 4 contracts. Just waiting for that little tap. I'll finish the story once this trade's over here, unless it doesn't bounce.
You have a rejection from 277.57.
Yeah. Rejection just below the 13 EMA.
Yeah, 10 o'clock, 2 minutes.
Oh, 10 o'clock hours coming in. Very nice. Expect to see that pullback here. 10 a.m. pullback. Here we go. See the move. Come on. Q's not following. Q's in a huge wedge on the 1 minute. What are you doing, Q's? Slightly bullish. Yeah, slightly bullish on Q's.
I think we're bullish about 277.07. You be careful.
Yeah. Here comes the 10 a.m. drop. Needs to actually drop though. Make sure I'm limit. Not a limit order here. Oh, come on, SPY.
Should have taken half profit.
Almost there. So to continue the story, we're talking stocks and options and everything. He knows very little about the space. And I realized when talking to him that understanding the stock market, understanding options is its own language, right? We talk about options, calls, puts, up, down, bullish, bearish, support, resistance, EMAs, SMAs, VWAPs, all of those are a new language. You can think of it kind of like reading sheet music, right? All the various notes, quarter note, half note, whole note, all those various things. Here's the 10 a.m. drop. I'm not going to be a part of this one. I don't like it. And all those different symbols mean certain notes and certain rhythm in music. And the stock market, right, our charts are the same thing as reading sheet music, right? Certain candles mean we're going up. Certain velocity on the candles means we're going at a certain speed in that direction. Our EMAs, SMAs, MACDs, all the things that you use to help you define direction, those, it's like reading musical notes on a page. So it's fascinating to think that, hey, we know another language, and it's the language of how the world works. It's a great language to know. Yep, and that's why we didn't take the bounce there. Rejection off of that, what is that, 2 cents? 3, 4, 5 cent lower move. Still under the 13 EMA, so we're still bearish. But it is just a fun little thing to think about. Alright, what are you doing, SPY? Qs are pushing up, SPY's pushing down. That makes no sense. I don't like that. Q's going for the high of day. About 11 cents away from that. I'm going to move these and prep good old call options on the SPY side now. Just because Q's is moving up. SPY's lagging. DIA is actually not doing that great. I'm going to patiently wait for this move. Somebody sent a text message. I heard it. Alright, SPY attempting that 13 EMA for the break up. Very nice. It's getting there. Q's just broke a new high of day. SPY above VWAP. SPY at VWAP here. Let's see how the movement is. Looking for that bullish 1320 cross in the next 2 minutes. Still just fluttering around VWAP here. Possibly coming back to the 13 or the 20 to find support. Back at the 20. It's amazing how the market does exactly what you think it's going to do based on technicals that are supposed to work. The market's weird. I love the article that came out from Barron's last night. The title of this article was "Stocks could be headed for a fall, some technicians say, period. Then again, maybe not." It's like, if you're going to report on a direction in the stock market and you expect to be right, and then you're going to capitalize on the fact that your analysts are right, then don't write an article that says, "It's going down." Just kidding, it may be going up. Like, what dumbass allowed that to be published?
Every company does that.
But not in the heading.
Oh.
That is the title. Stocks are headed lower. Some what was it? Some analysts or some technologists, some technicians say. But then again, maybe not. Like, what? Hell, if I could say, well, SPY's going up here, but then again, maybe not. Like, how is that going to help anybody? And SPY making a new low. See exactly, right? SPY's going up, maybe not. It doesn't help. Yep. Nice rejection of that 1320 cross and of VWAP. SPY's coming back, or Qs are coming back down. SPY is coming back down as well. 5-minute 1320 cross, the underlying indicator for this move. Wow, DIA falling off a cliff here as well. Looking for 277.01 as a possible bounce. Nice move. If we get below 277.01, I would consider taking a put, but it is a little bit late in this trend. However, 277.01 is our pre-market low. So if it breaks below 277.01, we've got no pre-market support. And it's nothing but a big ass gap all the way back down to 276, 275 area. So we'll see how this all plays out. But this move below 277.01 would be an underlying just market move. SPY would have to do it, Qs would have to do it, and DIA would have to do it all at the same time. We couldn't have Qs above VWAP trying to make this move. That would be a lot more of a challenge. So I'm going to prep the 276.5 puts. Those would be out of the money, or just roughly at the money once we get below 277. In our reload phase here on the 1-minute SPY. Needs to print continuation down.
Oh. Keep an eye on that candle.
Getting there. Qs needs to come down with this. 13 cents away from the entry. The reason I'm waiting for that confirmation is just the same thing that we had yesterday. Taps, goes back up, taps the bottom, goes back up, taps the bottom, and then goes. So we want to make sure that we're not in early, and then we're stuck holding a loss for 10, 15, 20, 30 minutes. Because that's no fun at all. And just like that, it is bouncing, so we're going to wait for that next entry. Looking for a reload up to 277.40 or a little bit below to get that 13 EMA. Hughes is making this really nice trend line. Let me draw it on my chart here. Really nice trend line all the way up. Grab a quick snippet. I know the screen's gray for a second here. Now the snippet's over. So there's the chart in the options floor for those who are wondering what I'm looking at. Alright, here we go. Nice little move up to that 13 EMA for the test. Let's see if it can do it.
You just have to literally set a stop loss and look away from the computer.
In some parts, yes.
No, not into what you're playing right now.
No, I see the DM. I see.
No, I'm talking. No, not that either. The equity floor. I'm sorry.
Ah, that makes more sense. Alright, SPY back up to that 13 EMA. Let's see if it rejects it and comes back down. Qs would need to reject this move higher, and then break that bullish wedge to the downside. And so much for that bearish move. Very nice SPY. Still a lower high. We'll see how this plays out, but patience is key on this one. Waiting for this to reject. We've got 30 seconds in this candle, so if this rejects and closes below the 13, we will see continuation down and another possible test for that 277.01 zone. Alright. Bingo, look at that. There is the move under 13 EMA. 2 seconds left, 1 second left, here we go. Now we just need to get the continuation down instead of just bouncing again. If I were a more patient trader, which I'm learning to be, but not very patient yet, I would be taking part of my put options here in preparation for the move down. But I'm not that patient yet. I like the small, quick moves. The least amount of exposure to the market, the better. That's how I've been trading. And so far it's worked. Fluttering under the 13 here. Now fluttering under the 20. Patiently waiting for this move. Q's fluttering under that resistance at 172.0 or 173.00, and just kidding, it broke above. And SPY takes the break above as well. SPY now looking for the move to VWAP. And that's why I don't like taking positions early. Because I would have been in right here, and then it would have rejected and gone up, and I would have had to sell here for a loss. And that bugs me. If you didn't see the funny post on the Wing Trade's Instagram or on the Twitter last night, it is pretty funny. I'd highly recommend checking it out. It's just one of those stupid posts. I was watching the election results last night, and there's a dude wearing a Trump mask with an American flag, full-size American flag, running behind this reporter. It's just the humor in the stupidity. That's what makes it amusing. Alright, getting our 13-20 bullish cross here, loading up on the 278 calls, if we can get above VWAP. Q's looking for the wedge break. Here we go. Let's see how we're moving. Alright, just under VWAP. We're almost there. Get the break. $13.20 bullish cross. Q's in a huge wedge ready to break out. Here's VWAP. I want to take it. I don't know why I'm hesitating. Actually, I know. It's that guy right there. That 277, 79, 80 resistance needs to print a higher high in the trend to reverse the trend. And VWAP. VWAP's just making the entire market stutter here. Come on, SPY. Waiting for those calls. We're almost there. Closed above VWAP, and now we're moving right back under VWAP. Q's rejecting the move higher. Couldn't get above 173.20, which was that breakout zone. And that is why we waited. Nice pullback by 10, 11, 12 cents there. Now we're looking for this reload to the 13 EMA and then a slight move up to get above that 277.80 and then take calls up to 278 and preferably up to 278.40 and above. But we're going to wait for that reload.
This candle prints below.
Below VWAP.
Gonna gap down and go below 277.
Yeah, this VWAP spot. Nice rejection yet again. Let's see how this acts. Q's is being just a huge wedge this morning. Above 173.20 is a huge breakout and the rest of the market should follow. If this 1 minute candle prints a bullish engulfing, I will be in calls. 30 seconds, and there's the bullish engulfing, so we are in 4 contracts of SPY calls. So we filled those calls at the wonderful price of 160, so that was definitely a little high. But that's okay, because now we're printing this double top here, and there's the break. Q's breaking out of the wedge bullish. Now we're going to see some wonderful continuation if volume can sustain itself. There's not a lot of volume. Oh, come on, little man. Go! SPY's got this. It just needs to get the volume behind it to push. Q's pushing here. Very nice. Looking for that move up through 278 and then 278.40. Need some volume here.
Why was it 216? I don't know where.
We're going to use VWAP as a support test here.
Interesting.
Made the new high, so that's good. Q's are still above that breakout zone. So let's see how this tests VWAP, and then if that can stay above VWAP and continue up. Go to the 2 minute SPY. Get a little bit cleaner photo, picture, whatever you want to call it here. Rejected VWAP. Q's coming back into the wedge. That is not a fun move, but it's okay still. Let's go back to the 1 minute, see how that's looking. At the 13, that's a nice reload spot. Failed to hold VWAP. If we get under the 20, I'm out. Gotta love it when the breakouts just completely flutter and die. Q's looking for the reload here, possibly. 40 seconds left on this candle. Long wick on the 1 minute, both SPY and Qs. Bullish Harami just activated here, that yellow, or not yellow, the white arrow there. Let's get back above VWAP. Just patiently waiting on this move. Under VWAP, we need to get back above VWAP here. Looks like we're going to reject it. Yep, we're out. That was a sucky move, but that's okay. That was a loss of 68. Yeah, that hurt. So now we're looking for that move to 277.01, that move down. We're going to get the bearish cross here. 270.65, your buying power. Probably going to use about 1,000, maybe 2,000. Yeah, we'll use about 1,000. Wow, what a long wick. Nice fake out. Solid bear trap. Q's bear trapped as well pretty hard. That was sneaky, I'll take it.
This can go either direction. This is neutral right now. It's in
Yeah.
that mess.
That long 1 minute wick. It grabbed a lot of people. If we get above VWAP here, then I'll retake maybe 1,000 roughly. Back above VWAP. 6 contracts at 158. That should be about $1,000. Yep, about 1,000. Nice.
JP, we've been waiting. We've been waiting. There we go.
Still bullish on Qs. Slightly bullish on SPY because we got this higher high, lower low, or sorry, higher low here. 15 seconds left on this candle to see if we have a direction yet. That was a solid fake out. New candle here. Get back above VWAP. Qs need to get back above 173.20. There we go. I'm in 6 contracts of calls. Build those puppies at 158. Hurry up the market sell. Needs to get above 277.88, make the move to 278. This is going to be a patience play. I'm willing to take a max of $100 loss today, and we're well under that for now, so I'm willing to take that risk for the play.
Good. Finally. Jeez. I'm waiting forever for you to put it around 13.
Alright. Qs and SPY are fluttering here. Looking for that push. Higher high, higher low. Continuation back up to VWAP and up through VWAP. Now it just needs to actually get up there. Now holding VWAP as a little support here. Still weak because it's only been 2 minutes. get this move. Nice, 1 cent. 2, 3, 4, 8, 10. It's hard to count that fast in that awkward set. It is just at, right, 277.88 is that previous high on the trend. Print 1 cent above it. Almost there. Qs are pushing. SPY needs to go. There it is. That's the move we're looking for. Here's 278. Let's see if we can get the push to 278. Q's new high of day. Needs to get above that on SPY. There's 278.02.03. Let's print 278.10, please. Get that 10-cent rule. Or not, just completely reject it. But we're inherently bullish for the next little bit here. Higher lows and higher highs on the last 1, 2, 3 spots. What are you laughing at?
JP's just gapping, we're already good.
Oh, nice. Q's still pushing. I like this move up here. Let's zoom in a little bit and see this move here. Need to get above 278. Bearish engulfing candle, not liking that. That was a nice increase in buyers that we had on the 278 break. Now we just need to see a little bit of that volume continue for us to get that continuation up. Very small movement here. Q's flagging, looking for a continuation up. Needs to get above 173.45 on Q's. As you saw, when Q's made that push, so did SPY. So we need to see that same push. Tech is leading this morning. Q's going for it. They're ready. Just need a little influx of volume. If anybody's got like $10 million, now would be the time. It'd be great if it actually broke out right at that second. That'd be funny. Q's wedging here. Here we go, Q's. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Above it, got you. Just by
Bingo, there's the new high on Q's. Now it just needs to continue. That was a new high on no volume. That's weird. Nice job, Q's.
Showing the intent.
273.53, or sorry, 173.53 on Q's. SPY made a 1 cent high, a little bit higher than that previous one. Needs to get above 278.00 and then push. There it is.
Printing.
There it is, 278. Come on, you're so close. This flutters here for a little longer, I will take profits. You're so damn close. Q's, you're ready for the breakout. SPY, you just have to follow along. There it is, 3, 4 cents. Come on, a little higher. 4, print 5, make my day. 13, I'll take that too. I will take that too. Here, 10-cent rule, 15.17. 17, print 20. 18, 19. Bulls have control. That is the move we were looking for. 19, 20. Let's print 40, please. 21. I am going to take profits here. Not going to get greedy. Possibility of a sell-off after such gain in SPY. Theoretically, yes. Is AI in the voice chat? He's not, so I'll type this one out as well. So the question was, is there a possibility of a sell-off after such gain on SPY? Well, yes, because it's healthy market movement to get a move up and then a little move down and move up, a little move down, etc., etc., etc. But because we had that huge pre-market gap due to the elections last night, I don't expect a huge sell-off. Let me type this out as well. Perfect exit, look at that. Because of elections last night, the Bulls had control of the day. Let me tag him. Where is AI? There it is. What a fantastic sell. Let's go take a look at what that ended with. Ho, 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 ho. I will take that. So that trade alone was a $100 profit. Took us from a negative 12 to a positive 90 with $30 of commission. 30 is cheap as hell. I will take 30 any day. So that was, we'll call it a $60 gain on the day in 1 hour and 2 minutes. So that's a $60 an hour if you're working a conventional job. I like that.
Yeah.
That is fantastic. What's today? Wednesday? Okay.
It is.
Totally forgot what day it was.
I thought it was Thursday.
As did I. I was hoping it was Thursday. But that's okay. A great move. I'm always happy when we can wait through a little bit of the choppiness. We get the little push up through the dollar, flutters under the dollar, and then pop. And on that pop is when you sell. You sit there and you're like, oh, it's going higher. And then you ask yourself, is it really going higher? Or are you being a greedy little shit and you need to take your profit? And to that question I answered yes. And that's why we took a $100 profit. So now we're going to get some continuation here as SPY bounced off that 278 area. But I don't care because I've already made my money for the day. So we're going to end the stream there. We'll come back tomorrow morning, tomorrow being Thursday, now that we realize what day it is. But it'll be good. So that was a great play. A little bit of patience here. The only improvement I would have made to the trade today would be this 1320 bear cross right down here. If we would have held through that a few bounces, that would have been really good. However, this candle right here signaled a possible turnaround up to VWAP, and this candle moving above VWAP was also a possible turnaround. So I don't fault myself for selling and taking the profit on puts and then doing the same thing here. But it's something that we'd like to improve on just to avoid making lots of little trades and to try to make some larger big trades. Or just increase the size from like 4 contracts to 8, and then instead of making $8 we would have made 16, and instead of making 40 we would have made 80. And that's what we start to do towards the end of the day, right? 6 contracts here makes 102 instead of making like 70. So that is an improvement that we will continue to work on. But ending the day, again, yesterday was green, day before was green, all that good stuff. Continue our green streak here, ending the day green. So thank you all for watching. I know those of you who are in the voice chat, you're not going to care what I say now. But if you're watching us on the stream, check us out at wingtrades.com and link your Discord account. And then you can hang out with us in voice chat, as well as in the equity room, and the options room, and the crypto room, and all that good stuff. And you'll get the entries in real time because I know that Twitch and YouTube have a slight stream delay, and all of our entries are pretty much to the second. And we're almost at that new high a day on SPY. Well done. So thank you all for watching, and we will see you bright and early tomorrow morning.